On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are just... backed up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now here's Brown. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And just over a minute played here to start the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Count that bucket.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
And here's Brown for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Sacramento, and the basket by Brown.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
The open shot, Sabonis. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Out to Garland. Takes a 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Outside Levine. To the right side. On the wing, Levine. With a 9-footer. Here's Sabonis. Kicks it out to Westbrook. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Boy, and that's a big deal for Westbrook because when he starts to knock down shots from distance, it really opens up his full bag of attack mode offense.
Now here's Westbrook. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. And here's Brown for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Brown's got 8 points. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Kings trail by 4. Up top, Carter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And here's Brown for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Offensive rebound. Lopez, the screen. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Here's Brown. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Clark, for over a decade now, the Clippers have essentially been a staple in the postseason.
Yeah, B.A., they sure have been. They've only missed the playoffs twice since 2012. Staying competitive during that stretch, despite a great deal of roster turnover and some major injuries to deal with as well.
Kings trail by 11. Carter with it. Jackson in his pocket. It's stolen by Dunn. Brown scanning the floor. Jackson. It's good on the putback.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Brown. He's got 13. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Carter. Outside Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Monk for 3. Sinks it from distance.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Los Angeles. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time. Woo. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
On target from range. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Year after year, DeRozan gives you that steady scoring presence. You can count on him to get his numbers.
Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Kings trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. EA?
Making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. For 3, Mathurin. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Over to the left wing. Lets the three fly. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Inside. Batum. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Bonus now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
And the shot is good by Garland.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Over Bogdanovich. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
DeRozan from mid-range makes it look so easy.
Outside Garland. Outside Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Kings trail by 10. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, look at DeRozan rise up.
This is what DeRozan is known for. He loves taking flight and hammering it down.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the shot is good by Garland. 14 points for Darius Garland.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Here's Levine for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Levine has a really good knack for when the fire off the catch. Absolutely dangerous offensive play.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The 3 from DeRozan. Batum pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 7. Garland with the ball. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. There's 1:34 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Levine. And Zach LaVine from deep.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Pass to Bogdanovich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
They're one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovich is an asset for this team.
Monk for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Brown for 3. Fires the 3. And Brooks Lopez hits from deep. Lopez has got 7.
That is certainly a shot that Lopez has added to his arsenal. You've got to respect his ability to knock down threes.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Done with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Outside, Brown. And it's all from three-point range. Pass to Hunter. Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 8-point game. To the inside. And stolen by Jones. Here's Dunn. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, you've got to like what you see from Dunn. I mean, very aggressive, using that long wingspan to get himself to the rim.
Good on the shot. The Clippers lead by 8. Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
There's the triple. Hauled in by Brown.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Three-pointer, Beal. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outside Murray. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his balance.
Now here's Brown. Over to DeRozan. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 20.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Kings trail by 8. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Back to you, Brian.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Garland with the ball. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 16 points now.
Getting it done from the mid-range. Garland loves using this area of the floor.
Outside Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Pick by Murray. Here's Westbrook. And they pick up 2.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, He's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mathurin. Right side, Garland. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Here's Levine for three. Mathurin with a rebound. The Clippers lead by 5. Launches it. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Sabonis. He's got 10. Here's Levine for three. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Los Angeles making a change here. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Somebody needs to inflate.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Trailing by 4. Outside Monk. Driving to the basket. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. They'll pin that one on John Collins. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Carter inside. Here's Clifford. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles leading by 5. Dunn outside. Down low. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Back to Brown. Clock at 6. The putback.
They're going to the three-point shot to try to open up their lead, but they're not having quite the same success they were in the first half. And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Pass to Lopez. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
It's a real problem trying to guard Lopez in the corner. If you follow him out there, it opens up the lane for his teammates to drive. But if you don't, big fella will make you pay from there.
And here's Brown for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Los Angeles leading by 11. Done with it. Checked by Murray. It's tipped. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Collins has got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Inside. Here's Collins. Rebound by Sacramento. Right side Murray. The three is up. The shot misses. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan tucks it last.
Clippers ball. Clippers substitution. Number 10, Darius Garland.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And here's Brown. Here's Garland. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And that's 20 points for Darius Garland. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Garland's got 22. It's stolen by Garland. Pass to Mathurin. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Shot by Levine, no good. Los Angeles leading by 14. Brown with it. He's picked up by Levine. And the jam by Brown.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Number 5.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Levine. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. So it's Los Angeles now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. Sabonis outside. Now DeRozan. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the two-guard spot.
Garland. Lopez. Yes, using that window.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Kings trail by 16. Now DeRozan. Levine outside. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Jones outside. Here's the pass to Brown. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
You know, PA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. Oh, off target from downtown. Here's Sabonis. Outside Murray. Puts up the tray. No good. Tipped. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
LA ball. Subbing in for Los Angeles, Isaiah
Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Outside, Brown. No good from 3. Kings trail by 13.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
assist from
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
The bucket is good! So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks.
Love me, oh, hey, you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push us down. Act like you hurt me. Only serve it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me. Push us down. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Prove me signs, I stay rolling on the high. Wait me loaded.
When a man